The brain or the mind may be defined as an organ of soft nervous tissues contained in the skull of a vertebrate, functioning as the coordinating center of sensation and intellectual and nervous activity. I would personally define it as the center processing unit that is everything you are and will become. Without a mind, you could not experience. Without a mind, you could not be. So it is important that we become knowledgeable of what it consists of and how we may uphold and take care of it, so that it may in turn take care of us. Imagine a computer being self-aware of its hard drive so that it may run to its optimal performance. The brain may be broken down into 3 parts, which all control different aspects of your experience and body. First, we have the cerebrum, that is the largest part of the brain, and it is composed of a right and left hemisphere. The right side controls feelings and visualizations, your imagination and intuition, your rhythm, artistic expression. In simpler terms, it is the more creative side of your brain. The left side of your brain controls thinking in words, sequencing, linear thinking, mathematics, facts, and logic. Together, these sides control your interpretation of touch, vision, hearing, and learning, and even your control movements. Next, we have the cerebellum, which coordinates muscle movement, maintains posture and balance. The third and final piece is the brainstem, which acts as the relay center, connecting the cerebrum and the cerebellum to the spinal cord. It controls many of your automatic functions, such as breathing, heart rate, body temperature, waking and sleep cycles, digestion, sneezing, coughing, vomiting, and swallowing. The cerebral hemispheres have distinct pieces, 4 on each side: frontal, temporal, parental, and occipital. Each of these pieces may be divided into areas that serve very specific functions. Not a single lobe inside the brain functions alone. In fact, they are all intertwined in a web of complex interactions, all within the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Now that we have a better understanding of what our brain is, let us begin to discover ways that we may get more optimized use from it. Almost every useful feature of your brain begins with attention. Attention determines what you are aware of at any given moment. So making attention a primary focus is greatly beneficial to you. To make sense of the world around us, we need to filter out almost everything and only focus on what is relevant. In doing this, we may better comprehend material we wish to add to our minds, and stay focused on what we assign as truly important in our lives and in our current moment. Our attention is comprised of two systems. One is an unconscious auto-awareness that snaps to potentially important information, such as moving objects, sudden noises, or sensations of touch. This system is fast and is always on as long as you're awake. The other system of awareness is more deliberate and focused. It zooms in on whatever we need to think about. This is the form of awareness used in concentration. Because there are two modes of awareness, one has the ability to interfere with the other. I am reading a book, someone knocks on my door, and my awareness shifts. The way we may improve our focus are through improved sleep, exercise, spending time in nature, meditation, taking breaks, and even listening to music. The more you use your focus, the stronger it becomes. Another aspect of our mind is our memory, and memory is one of life's most crucial functions. Everything you know and remember started its journey into storage by going through your working memory. It may be defined as the ongoing process of information retention over time, because it makes up the very framework through which we make sense of and take action within the present. How does this work? The theory put forward by today's scientists is the dual process theory. When we first learn a new skill or subject, our first encounter with it is typically slow and analytical. We slowly go over the material to understand it, and as we progress through time, the process becomes more and more unconscious, until we are just going through the motions. Analyzing this scenario, we can see that there are two possible forms of learning and relaying processes, just like how we had two forms of awareness. The first system is characterized by the automatic, unconscious thought, and the second system would be characterized by effortful, analytical, and intentional thought. System 1 is fast, unconscious, automatic. It consists of everyday decisions and is error-prone, while System 2 is slow, conscious, effortful, complex, and reliable. System 1 is associated with memorization and the revealing of information, while System 2 pertains to the monetization of more complex, deeper information. Throughout our day, we are consistently switching user modes of awareness and memory. Your memory is stored inside the hippocampus, which programs your memory inside of a cognitive map. The purpose of this is to create a construction and accumulation of spatial knowledge, allowing the mind's eye to visualize images in order to reduce cognitive load. We may improve our memory through a healthy diet, daily exercise, using our brain through learning new subjects, proper sleep, and overall taking care of ourselves. The mind is your tool and your friend in your journey. Always remember to take care of it, and it will in turn take care of you.